have to be honest with you, this month's Stuck to Step tip was a bit of a stumper for me. There are tons of things I could impart to you, I could give you tips on in lieu of the new year and new goals and fresh steps and fresh starts. But one thing that I kept coming back to has to do with this particular day. Today is January 7th, 2014, and it would have been my sister's 47th birthday. She died about 14 months ago from a disease called inflammatory breast cancer. If you haven't heard about it, please Google it, please know about it. But what I wanted to share with you today is the idea of authenticity. And when you're stuck, going back to your authenticity. Now, what does this have to do with my sister? My sister taught me what authenticity is. At her memorial service, 4 people got up and spoke of her, myself being one of them, 2 of her friends and 1 of her coworkers. You could have essentially laid our speeches, our eulogies, our remembrances of her on top of each other. We all spoke about the same attributes she had: her caring, her kindness, her speaking truth in love, often bluntly, but always in love, her character, that she did everything from her heart and from the person she was. There were no airs about her. There was nothing phony about her. It was all authentic. I didn't really understand that word. It was such a buzzword for so long, and I got to a place where I was hating that word. But then when I sat and I listened to everyone's tributes about my sister, I realized that being authentic is living your virtue in everything you do, regardless of the role you're playing, regardless of the tasks you're performing. When you're living your virtue, living your character in everything you do, that is authenticity. My tip for you today is, as you move into this new year, when you are feeling stuck, go back to what your virtues and what your character is. Live in the way that you would expect others to live. Live in the way that expresses your heart. Live in the way that your compass tells you to go. And regardless of what you may be struggling with at the moment, you will never, ever stay stuck. Happy New Year. Step out in authenticity. Embrace that word for what the actual meaning of that word is. To my sister Amy, I love you, and I will always thank you for that lesson. To the rest of you, I wish you the best new year from here forward. You're never stuck. Go ahead and step out.